Welcome to WrestlingTruth.com. They're your source for an online interactive wrestling community, providing the truth behind the dirt sheets and rumors. It's WrestlingTruth.com, revealing the truth behind the headlines.
Hello wrestling fans, and we are not live, and we are back after a little bit of a break, because it has been WrestleMania, the showcase of the Immortals, the granddaddy of them all, the biggest piece of shit on earth was WrestleMania. With me today is Liam Dunn. Are you there?
Hello,
or
yeah.
There? I don't know where you are.
Yeah, I am here. And just to follow on what you were saying, Andy, yes, for anyone who has followed the show for, Christ, this is 3 years now the show's been going on, over its various different formats and whatnot. You will know that every year we have our post-Mania show, and this is our showcase of the ranting, really. That's what I like to call it, where the biggest rants on stage battle, I think. Basically, we rant a lot about what's gone on and things. I think I made a pig's ear of that, but I think...
you're a tit. So basically, WrestleMania was this past Sunday.
We also need to note that Keelan cannot be available for the show. He's a little too busy, but we don't think he's really missing out on anything because it is really just ripping to shreds WrestleMania 27.
I saw him last night in a nightclub. I think he's hungover. I can't do it, damn it, but I am.
See?
Apparently I can't dance. That's what we learned. I already knew that.
We already knew. Anyway.
The opposite sex. What are we even on about? So, WrestleMania then. My God. I mean, this was truly fucking awful. Should we start from the beginning?
I think we should start from the beginning.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? So, the dark match should have been I keep calling him Brian Danielson still. Daniel Bryan against Sheamus, but unfortunately that turned into a battle royale for some reason, and the Great Khali won it.
But I mean, wasn't the Sheamus Daniel Bryan match supposed to be on the actual show?
Yes.
What? I don't understand why WWE do this. They do this with like every one of their shows. They always make a big match for a championship. Nevertheless, do you remember a couple of years ago? They were unifying the two tag titles together. It was like, going to have the undisputed tag titles in a dark match before WrestleMania. So basically, no one saw it.
But the ironic thing was, they did an interview with Daniel Bryan on WWE.com. It was like, you're finally going to be at WrestleMania. How do you feel? I feel great. Gets kicked off the card. What the fuck?
In a dark match. I felt sorry for him. Especially because there's, let's just say, for the sake of argument, that the dark matches are part of the card.
They're not.
Just for the sake of argument, so they are. Let's just say that. There's only 3 championship matches that night. And
one of them they didn't even show.
Yeah, and on one of them they didn't even show it on TV.
Oh, this is so stupid. Fucking hell.
Oh
my God! It's so stupid. It's just like, hey, what if 3 title matches? Fuck it, I'm gonna put it on pay-per-view. Idiot.
Let's just stick it on the WrestleMania extras. Yeah, because that's really going to make a difference. We already know the outcome. We know Sheamus retained the belt. I'm not going to buy the DVD thinking, I wonder who won the title. We already know. I don't understand the logic of that. It's like advertising that Darth Vader is Luke's father before people go and see the film. They already know what's happened now. So you can't really wait and save it. Does that make sense?
Yes. Speaking of things that don't make any sense, so one of the other out of the 3 title matches they had, they put on first! It was the World Heavyweight Championship match between Edge and Alberto Del Rio. He's the worst. I hate him. And you can tell they've lost... I don't know, you can tell they've lost all hope for this guy, because it's like... Alright, you won the biggest Royal Rumble in the history of the entire company. You're meant to be a big deal fairly quick. And guess what? You're just going to start the show.
It was absolutely ridiculous. It was so... I'm not saying it for the match itself. The match itself was passable. But the fact that it was the first match on the card was just
They've lost.
stupid. I mean, this is supposed to be one of the main events, really. I mean, Alberto Del Rio, you know, you win the Royal Rumble, you're meant to main event WrestleMania for the world title or the WWE title, depending what brand you're on, which, by the way, brands don't even seem to matter anymore. What the hell was Accord doing on Raw the other day?
I make them see. They suck. I just don't understand
We'll get
why
to
this match.
the core in a minute. But,
Alright.
I mean, this is supposed to be the big match. I mean, so many people, it's like, oh, he's won the Royal Rumble, he's going to WrestleMania.
Yeah!
Opening the show. No dreams of that. No little wrestling boy thinks, oh, I want to open WrestleMania, they want to main event it. So you win the Royal Rumble, you think you're going to main event it, but no, you don't. You open the show. Why? Because you're not a good draw, because you're fucking overrated. You're a mid-carder, go back.
What makes it worse is I think his ring announcer is more popular and more over than his. That's the weird thing. It's like, and everyone just goes, Stereo! It's great. Everybody just seems to like him more than the other guy. It's just like...
Ricardo Rodriguez, his name. The announcer.
Wow. I mean, the match was good. Average at best. Which is annoying because it's a world title match, regardless where it is on the card.
Yeah,
it's a world title match.
Been higher up. I'm not saying it should have been the main event. I'm not even saying it should be the match before the main event. It should have been, I think it should have been before the Undertaker Triple H match. If they're going that road, it should have been, I think the Undertaker Triple H match, it should have been, in this order, it should have been the Cody Rhodes Mysterio match. No, fuck that actually, sorry. It should have been the big 8-man tag match, Cody Rhodes versus Mysterio, Cole versus Jerry Lawler, Orton versus Punk, then the world title, then Undertaker versus Triple H, then Miz versus Cena. That 6-person mixed tag match should just not have been on the card.
So yeah, we'll move on because that match was awful.
Before we move on, can I actually jump back a little bit to the actual opening of the show? Because we're just talking about the opening match. I want to talk about the opening with The Rock.
Oh, God.
Is it me or is he losing it?
He's lost it. That's it. I mean, it's... When you say Mania, you say no. If I say wrestle, you say Mania. Wrestle. Yeah. It's like...
What is the point? I don't understand what the point of that bit was.
It took him half an hour to go on and on and on and on and on. And I'm not... I mean, I think The Rock is awesome. But... what has happened to him?
I don't know. Is it the PG thing that's stirring him off? I don't understand. What has made him so bad?
So you say dabber, I say yabba, dabber, dabber, please, guys.
I don't understand what has made him... So,
he's obsessed with Fruity Pebbles. He's just like, I just love Fruity Pebbles. Shut up.
But when he came back, he cut one of the best promos in years. He did.
Yeah, and then this happens, and he's just like, shit.
Yeah.
What happened, Rock?
I want to know really just what happened with him. I don't understand what really happened.
I don't know. What was the point in that? It took him half an hour. You just wasted half an hour doing nothing. And the segments he was a part of, half of them weren't even funny. Him and Pee Wee Herman was the worst thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Minute.
Who the fuck is this guy? Should we just go with those segments now? Fuck it. I can't be halfway. No, fuck him. Fuck that weird gimp of a human being. He's not funny. Hornswoggle rapping was not funny.
Oh my god.
Friday.
Can I talk about that segment with Snoop Dogg, right? When Roddy Piper hit Zack Ryder with that coconut, what the hell did Snoop Dogg say?
Potty, Marty, body, I like bananas. What are you talking about, you idiot?
Body.
Body.
Is that English?
I think he was high. I think you'd have to be to watch this show, to be fair.
That was just... some of the segments was just so... There was only one good segment.
Powder. What are you talking about? Fuck.
You alright?
No, I'm pissed off now. I'm getting depressed thinking about WrestleMania.
Well, there was only one good bit within one segment, and that's when Austin and Rock
Friday,
went face to face. That was it. That
wasn't even that good.
I don't want to say
Everyone was expecting him
to
to
the
beat the
WWE
shit
writers. I just want to say to the WWE writers right now, please
Mae Young is not
trying
funny.
to write comedy. You can't
You're not
write
funny.
it. You're not
Stop it.
good. Okay? You're not. End of. Stop.
You're not funny. Stop doing it. Mae Young is not funny anymore. I don't
She
care.
looks like she's lost. I swear she's just she's just a lost old woman now.
It's like, oh, hello, Mae Young. I get it, you're old and you're horny all the time. I don't care. Fuck's sake.
Shouldn't she be looking
Get off
after
my
that
TV.
hand that she gave birth to?
Christy Young. I don't really give a shit, Ross. Why are you doing this?
The Mae Young thing, I think they should just leave her alone, because they just really destroy her dignity whenever she's on. Without Fabulous Moolah, since she died, Mae Young has just looked lost. She does not know what the hell is going on. She doesn't even know what year it is. She doesn't know who The Rock is. She just thinks it's, this random man.
What is... Hello, random person I've never seen before.
She doesn't know what's going on. That's why she always looks lost. She never knows what's going on. And then, the Pee Wee Herman segment, I wanted to throw something at the TV.
No. That was the worst thing, like, yeah!
That was, without a doubt,
shut up!
The worst bit of WrestleMania. I mean, this wasn't even a good WrestleMania.
What are you doing? Why is Gene fucking... Mean Gene? What's he doing there? What is happening? What is happening?
It was the worst segment. And it's because the writers can't write comedy. They're crap. They are. They're terrible. They are terrible.
Why did I pay money for this shit? Anywho, we'll move on to something that was mediocre.
One more thing. Right? Why did Christian
we keep talking about this. I'm going to blow my brains out.
Why did Christian come out with his theme song?
I don't know.
Why? No other manager got a
Waste
theme song.
time.
Alex Riley didn't come out to a theme song. Why did Christian do it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a Christian fan.
Alex Riley doesn't have a theme song. It's just, hi, I'm Alex Riley, and I do nothing. That's his thing.
Well, that's what I mean. Why does Christian...
He carries a briefcase. Why? He's got money in the bank.
What they should have done, they should have put the World Heavyweight Championship match higher in the card and put Christian in the match and make it a triple threat.
Yeah.
That would have at least made it somewhat better, because Christian is awesome.
That's it, done. Stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
So, Cody Rhodes took on Rey Mysterio, who dressed up like Captain Mexico for some reason. What was that about? You're not even American, you stupid idiot.
He's got this weird
Who
thing
came up? It's like every year he dresses up like a stupid comic character.
Superheroes. At WrestleMania 20, he dressed up as the Flash, and then a couple of years ago, he dressed as the Joker, and then this year, he was Captain America.
The other year, he was Avatar, and people thought he was a fucking Smurf. Nobody knew who he was. But what are you? What are you meant to be? Who are you?
Yeah,
what
why
is
he
this?
doing these cultural references?
Because he's a twat! I don't know why! He's just dumb! Right, this is the dumbest thing of all. It's Captain America, but you're Mexican. Right, because that makes perfect sense.
It's like us dressing as Saddam Hussein.
Saying that though, this match was actually quite good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Until the whole face mask thing.
What was that about?
Like, I get the gimmick. I get Cody Rhodes is like psychologically scarred.
Yeah, but surely Ray would have been DQ'd for that. He was using a weapon.
Well, I
Rhodes never actually used that face mask, as far as I'm aware.
Right.
He didn't use the face mask in the match. But Mysterio did, but he didn't get disqualified. But it is classified as an illegal weapon as far as I'm concerned, because it's...
Right, so, yeah, I mean, the match was good, but the ending was shite.
I thought it was an alright match, up until the bit with the face mask. That was just ridiculous.
That ruined it. That was basically it. There's no...
Just Mysterio going around giving him like a face bud. Surely that would hurt him as well. It's a bit of plastic getting shoved back into his face. Oh, I don't know.
Speaking of things that are a complete waste of time, so the Big Show and Kane, Santino Marella and Kofi Kingston took on the Core in about 1 minute. What a waste of my life I'll never get back.
It was actually, to be specific, it was 1 minute and 35 seconds. The entrances was longer than this match.
What is the point of putting on a match at WrestleMania that goes on for less than 2 minutes?
It was
Please
ridiculous.
tell me the point, man.
They just squashed the Core. And isn't it, they've got the Intercontinental Championship, they've got the tag title, surely they would have put up a bit more of a fight, but no, it was just a glorified squash match at WrestleMania.
Well, that wasn't the only one, but we'll move on to that in a minute. So, arguably, the match of the night, Randy Orton took on CM Punk.
I was surprised with this, actually. I thought they did very well. I thought they worked really well together, actually, and to be honest, I hope I see them go at it again, because I thought together they worked really well.
Orton sold his leg very, very well, like the injury and shit, so...
Which is unusual, because me and you usually think that Orton's overacting. I mean, with the whole, stomping...
a psychopath! Like, it's just stupid. It's, a snake or something, a viper.
Yeah.
Who cares?
No, what annoys me about Orton is when he goes on the ground and he starts fisting, like, the mat, and then he breaks
fisting the mat.
breaks his hand by doing it.
Yeah, just like, no, you need to edit what I just did, because I just gave the... But whatever. The point is, yeah, it was good. Like when he tried to do the Flash RKO, and CM Punk was like, "No, you don't." That's brilliant.
As much as I joke about CM Punk, mainly to annoy Andy, I am actually a Punk fan. I think he's a very good worker.
He said it. He did it. Yeah.
I'm breaking character here. I'm breaking my gimmick. I do think Punk is actually a very good wrestler.
Wait, there's no gimmicks. What are you, an idiot?
Shut up. But the one bit it wasn't the ending that I marked out for the most. It wasn't Punk jumping off the top rope and then getting RKO'd. It was literally the one just before it, when Punk just by a millimetre misses the RKO. He just got out. That I marked out for. I thought that was really good. Because as far as I'm aware, you've never seen anyone escape an RKO that close.
Well, I just said that. I just said this.
Sorry. But I'm just saying. It was,
no one listens to me!
Well, no one can hear you, you're tiny. So, no, I mean, I thought overall...
Sorry.
I thought overall that was... it was a good match. And I think these two should work together. I mean, have they had a singles match before against each other, before WrestleMania?
Don't know. I don't know.
Well, I think they should, because they can definitely raise the bar. I mean, and this was only halfway through the card, by the way.
And by the way, from now on in, it gets worse.
In the Booker's defence, we didn't know how good these guys were going to be, because I've never been that much of a Randy Orton fan. I've always thought he was a little overrated. He overacted so much, and he's just weird looking. But I got to admit, together, there's something about putting those two together that brings out the best in them.
But I don't know. I mean, ironically, from here on out, it just gets worse. Much, much, much worse.
Just really quickly, before we go on, what did you think of the fact that Nexus wasn't involved? Do you think that worked better for the match, or would the match have gone better with Nexus getting involved?
The Nexus at this point needed to be killed off.
Do you think they will be killed off anytime soon?
I think they are killed off.
Are they killed off now?
Yeah, you won't see him again. I guarantee it. You won't see him again. You didn't see him on Raw, so you're not going to see him now.
Because I gotta admit, I thought it worked better without them. Because I think with all the interference, I think interferences is very much sort of Raw, SmackDown, free television sort of stuff. When it comes to an actual pay-per-view, you just want to see him go at it one-on-one. Going really geeky here, but no, I definitely.
Unless you're good to Rizzo swerve. Sorry.
I definitely thought it was one of the top matches on the card, and it will. I think the ending, at least, will probably be one of those endings that will be shown in all those WrestleMania flashbacks.
Oh yeah.
That they do every single year. Like, look how great WrestleMania is, despite
I know what this
being crap.
Finish him, and then that happens.
Oh my god, I've just thought of a really good little video to do for YouTube. It's just like all WrestleMania moments, but in video game format. So it's like
when Jeff Hardy's holding up the top of the belt, and Edge is looking at him and goes, "Finish him!" And then you just get them up, fatality.
Fatality.
Game over. I don't know. Speaking of things that were just game over. John Morrison, Trish Stratus, and
You've jumped ahead. You've jumped ahead.
Well, I haven't jumped ahead.
Yeah, the next match was Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler.
Oh God, Jesus! Why did you remind me? What the fuck was this?
I've got to say.
Oh God.
Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler was
the worst
definitely
thing I've ever seen in my life.
The best match on the card.
What the hell are you talking about?
It was the best match.
Are you a troll?
No. Do you know why it was the best match?
Are you special?
It was the best match because it had Stone Cold Steve Austin in it.
Oh, for God's sake.
And him coming out on his little...
Oh, his stupid ATV going brum 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 like a stupid swat.
So cool.
Coming out, oh, fuck off.
So cool.
This match was awful.
It was amazing.
Awful.
It was awesome. Don't listen to Andy, no one else does. It was amazing.
It was awful.
It was... No, it was one of those matches that was so bad, it was amazing.
No, it wasn't. It was so bad. It was bad.
It was.
This is worse
Plus
than
it
Bret
had Stone
Hart.
Cold in it, which just makes everything
Bret
better.
Hart and Vince last year.
No, the fact that Austin was in this match, just fantastic.
Nothing can save this match. It's crap.
I think this match, I think Michael Cole
You're an
versus
idiot,
Jerry Lawler
then.
should have been the main event
moron.
of WrestleMania 27.
Moron.
It will go down in the history books as one of the best matches. It tops HBK versus Undertaker. It tops.
I'm gonna hurt you in ways that.
It's just
I'm gonna tell you.
It tops Austin versus
through a
Rock
table.
at WrestleMania 17 and 15 and 19. It
Oh,
was fan-bloody-tastic.
Why did Michael Cole lose?
If you watch WrestleMania, make sure you watch it just for that match. It was
Why didn't he lose?
The start took so long that it was like biting into a juicy donut. You're just biting and biting, and then eventually you find the filling. But it makes it so much more worth it.
What in the hell are you talking about?
It is just fantastic. I mean, I can't praise this match enough. I definitely think Cole is on the road to the WWE title. I really do. I think he can go all the way.
I fucking hate you.
Definitely. I think Cole, he outdoes Cena, he outdoes The Miz. I mean, I think he's just the best.
What the fuck are you talking about?
In the WWE, he should go for the WWE title, and he should win it. Seriously, he can bypass the Intercontinental title.
You're trolling me. I've had enough. I'm not doing this show anymore. I'm going.
He can go all the way. But yeah, so I don't think we've actually talked about the results either. I think we're just talking about the matches, but not the actual results.
Who cares?
Either way, Cole won, which he so definitely deserved.
Oh, fuck this. What did you even tell? You didn't even fucking... Did you see this?
Yeah, I did. I watched it online illegally. Gonna cut that bit out.
Yeah. Why did you think this is shit? This is the worst thing ever.
It was amazing. That match was so good. Seriously, it's like the start was so long, but it just kept, it took forever to start, but it just...
Stop! It's not good!
It took so long to start. It just made the start...
We're moving on!
And then watching Jerry Lawler who can barely wrestle, just
moving on!
Definitely, if you're going to
shut your mouth! The Undertaker took on Triple H in a no-holds-barred match. Streak versus, nothing. So,
yeah, Triple H had nothing on the line in this.
Yeah, pointless. Like, if I lose, I die. What? What are you even talking about, moron?
Yeah, I mean, this definitely didn't live up to the past two matches.
No. And people who say it's a 5-star match need to stop being marks and just develop a brain.
The thing is that compared to last year Taker fought Michaels, but both of them had something on the line. Taker had his streak, and then Michaels had his career, so there was a lot more drama in it. Despite whether you think it was better than the first time they fought or not, either way, it was more filled with drama, I thought. This one just didn't seem like there was anything... I mean, it was an okay match.
No,
it was
like finisher, kick out, finisher, kick out, finisher, kick out, finisher,
yeah, but the
kick out.
fact that Triple H gave him a
he pedigreed him like 18 times in a fucking row.
But he gave him a tombstone, which I got to admit I marked out for, because I wasn't expecting that. I've never seen someone give Undertaker a tombstone besides Kane.
But that was the only good thing about the entire match. The rest of the match was crap. Undertaker jumps over the ropes and nearly lands on his head again. It's like every time he does that, it's like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore.
No, it was a good match. It wasn't the greatest match. It definitely wasn't Undertaker's greatest match of all time. It was a good match, but it just lacked the drama. There was nothing really. There was no
substance in this match whatsoever. It's just like finisher, kick out, finisher, kick out, finisher, kick out, finisher, kick out, finisher, kick out. That's not good.
I thought it worked. I liked it
No,
myself.
it's boring. The crowd was dead most of the time, except for the tombstone, where Triple H did it, because everybody knew, oh yeah, he's going to kick out now. Oh yeah, he's going to kick out now. Oh yeah, he's going to kick out now.
Well, this is what I mean. This is the problem recently in the past 3 WrestleManias, this one included.
Because they've done the same shit over and over again.
That's the problem.
Do something different.
What they're doing now is that it's like Undertaker's streak is a championship in of itself, and I don't think it should be about that. It was like, what was it, WrestleMania 24 or something? Undertaker was challenging Edge for the world title. And there was actually something else besides the streak. But now it's just focusing on the streak, and to be honest, I don't care about the streak. It wouldn't matter to me if Undertaker won or not. It's a pay-per-view. He's done it 19 years in a row. It's not like he's 19 times.
Who cares?
He's lost a lot of matches. It's just, he's never lost at WrestleMania.
Oh, he's
never eaten chips in a, never eaten chips in a bathroom. It's not a big deal.
What in God's name was that metaphor? Please never say that again.
That was the best metaphor in the world.
You've
got to be honest. No. I've never eaten chips in a bathroom.
I think you're actually an idiot. Basically, this match was crap.
I thought it was good myself.
It was good watching it live, but you watch it back and you think, why did I mark out all this
I've only watched it once. Maybe if I watched it again, I'll get bored. But I thought it was a good match first time round. I might be wrong if I watched it again, but
it was like 5-star match. No, it's not.
It wasn't a 5-star match. I'm not saying it was, but it wasn't like a 2-star match.
It was boring. Like,
it was a 3.5 maybe 4, but it wasn't a 5.
I got bored partway through because it was just like they just laid there for half an hour doing fuck all. And like, 29 pedigree laying down, 29 tombstones laid down, 29 last rides laid down. It's just shit. I've said my problem with this, and it's not the match specifically, it's the fact that the writers are just getting lazy, and they're just like, Undertaker's never lost at WrestleMania, let's make a storyline about that. And somebody, once again, trying to break it, and guess what, they won't. We already know they won't. So, the match wasn't 5
if there was something more on the line, like a championship, or a career, or something, not just focusing on the streak, then that's fine, but the fact that this match was just purely because Triple H thought, I'm going to try and end this streak, was a little boring. The match itself was okay, but the build-up to it, I just thought was lacking, because
let's not mention the last time,
there was no real goal. So
they didn't even mention 10 years ago.
Streak, what would happen? Nothing. We already know he's going into the Hall of Fame. It's not like if Ted DiBiase Jr. did it. It's not something that would make him a legend. Triple H is already a legend in his own right, whether you like him or not.
No, he's not.
Anyway, I think you're getting angry at me.
It wasn't as good as people say it was. I mean, if I had to give it out of 5 star,
it wasn't a Michaels versus Taker match. It wasn't, but it's definitely better than Undertaker versus Big Show and A-Train.
Anything was better than a match. Me taking a dump is probably better than my match. Here comes Nathan Jones. Who?
Never seen again.
Never seen again.
Anyway, let's move on to something that we can agree.
You can hate me now. That promo video was the greatest thing since my life. I don't care what anyone says.
Well, we aren't at the news yet.
We are at the mid. I don't want to
No.
go on about the Snooki match because
We've got to though. And we've
it's
got to
like
look
the
at
Big
past.
Show match. Who cares? It's like, oh good, it went on for 20
But Andy,
seconds.
this was
What's
another
he
really
fucking...
stupid squash match that nobody cared about.
Oh, I
We've got
don't want
rip
to talk
it.
about it then.
Basically, it was a really
oh,
bad
I'm a
squash match
stupid
that nobody
right,
cared
here we go.
about.
I'm a stupid fat bird. Blah blah blah. I do flips. The end. That's all it
Explain
is.
to me who Snooki
I'm a
is,
stupid
or Snooki, or
fat.
whatever
Who
her name
cares?
is.
Do your flips and fuck off.
Who is she?
She's off the Jersey Shore.
What the fuck's Jersey Shore?
It's a TV program.
Oh, that explains I haven't watched TV in ages.
You don't have a TV.
But I mean, like, the kind of people who watch wrestling, would they really watch Jersey Shore?
No.
Really? Think about it for a second.
Her theme
It's a
music makes me
PG
want to gouge
show.
out my own eye.
It's a PG show aimed at families.
Throw that out there.
Now, is Jersey Shore like Dawson's Creek?
No, it's a reality-based TV show where it's just these stupid dickheads who live in New Jersey who get pissed every night and just slut.
Yeah,
That's
that sounds
PG.
like a PG audience that
Yeah, great
would
for
watch
kids.
that sort of thing.
Brilliant. Well done. It's coming.
Did you hear?
Yeah.
I just find it weird that she, despite trying to be a good guy, Snooki was actually the most over heel besides...
Because no one wants to see this person. No one even knows who she is. She's just a little tiny short... That's ironic coming from me. Fat person. They're like, my name's Snooki, and I like wrestling. No, I don't really, because I'm a fat whore.
I like Steve Cold. Who the fuck is Steve Cold?
Oh, Tough It Up's the greatest thing ever. How can we talk about Tough Enough? Can we talk about Tough Enough? Oh, I don't want to talk about WrestleMania. I don't want to talk about WrestleMania anymore.
We're so close to
Make
the
it end! Make it end!
Okay, basically all you have to know is that Snooki match was horrible and that for some reason she's the most over heel in the company, despite being not a member of the company. But let's move on to the main event. The Miz versus John Cena.
This was shit. The ending was awful. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, the Rock had to come out though! Who actually cares? I'm holding a lollipop thingy. The point is, it was just a dumb ending. Oh, there's a wasp in here. No, it's just a pointless ending. It's just, double count out in the main event of WrestleMania. Oh look, it's a Rock. And he's, right, what is wrong with the Rock? Is he that stupid he doesn't understand timing anymore? He stood there for about half hour, smelling the air for some reason. Then going over to the fucking laptop and goes, it doesn't matter what you think. And he's showing a laptop like I just did.
I was trying to look for that clip on YouTube because I just wanted to repeat it and I wanted to post it as the Rock versus laptop. It doesn't matter what you think.
It doesn't matter what you think. Pick up the laptop and throw it halfway across the fucking thing. Like, why?
Do you think he does that to a computer who just says error?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you think.
As soon as it comes up with like, I don't know. I don't know.
Can't
Just come
execute
error. It doesn't matter what you think. And yeah. Like,
so hope he does that
incorrect
anyway.
password. It doesn't matter what you think. So I don't know.
But can I just go...
No, not responding. It doesn't matter what you think.
Can I just start from the very top, though, of this match?
No.
With the intros.
The
Miz's video intro was actually really good.
Yeah, Miz's one was fantastic. That's probably the best thing they've done since My Way. And then John Cena ruined it going, oh, happy days! Jesus
That was the most pretentious... It was the most pretentious entrance I have ever seen in my life.
God. I like
Is he a
Jesus.
newborn Christian or something? It was so bad. It was just
He's
like,
never
it's
been
just
religious
like
in his
trying to
life.
pander. He's just like,
It's
yes, I'm a good guy. Please cheer for me, guys. I'm so good. I'm so good. It's just like, you're a dick. Shut up.
It was just stupid. He's never been religious in his entire life. And he's just like,
Yeah,
here
that's what I mean. Has he
Jesus.
suddenly turned religious? Is he going to come out like in a couple of weeks as a reverend? Reverend Cena.
You'll come out in a robe with a wig and be like, my name is Jesus Cena, cause I do everyone is my
Oh my god, I actually forgot to tell you the story. Sorry, it's slightly off topic. I was walking around in Bournemouth Town Centre the other day, actually, Andy.
You
You'll
saw
love
Jesus?
this. Right, listen to this. And there's like...
oh my god, Jesus was it was seen as fucking bodyguard, wasn't it? Or Jesus or something. His name was actually
Jesus.
Jesus. What a segue into news.
Oh no, wait, no, listen. This is slightly off topic, but you'll love it.
Right,
So,
okay.
I'm walking around Bournemouth Town Centre, and there's actually a shop that specialises in Eastern European food, because there's a lot of Eastern Europeans at university in Bournemouth.
Okay.
And I'm walking past it, and I look in the window, and there's a sign, Super Cena for sale. I just looked at it and I thought, is that what he does? Is that what he gets? Does John Cena eat Super Cena?
What is Super Cena?
I don't know, I didn't look at it, but there's
I thought you
something
said
called
Super
Super
Semen
Cena.
for one day, but whoa, what the fuck are they selling?
No, it's called Super Cena. 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 Super Cena. And it was just, I looked at it and I just thought, that's how he's been doing it. But going back to the match, just before the match with the
suffered a concussion because that spot was just stupid. Like the finale of it was just dumb. It's just like I'm randomly sat on the barrier.
I want to rant about having the really pretentious entrance again. I mean, you got the black Christian choir to sing "Your time is up, my time is now."
No, they didn't. They just sang some "I love Jesus." Woo, Jesus.
And then there was that video.
That's basically all it was.
Sitting down.
I
and
love
just going, Jesus, I love you.
I love Jesus. I love the Jesus.
You know what? After you remind me about his bodyguard, I don't think it's actually Jesus Christ he's saying he loves. I think it's his old bodyguard. And they're going to bring him back.
I said this about half of that. Fuck's sake, does anyone listen to me? God damn, I said that about 5 minutes ago. It's back.
I think they're going to bring back his old bodyguard that's going to start a game.
I love you, Jesus. Jesus. God, I love Jesus.
I love Jesus. I love him. I love him. But the actual match itself was boring.
And the ending was dumb.
Seriously.
Apparently
the crowd. Did you listen to the crowd?
I was bored. I was bored. We're all bored.
The crowd was dead.
God.
They didn't care.
No wonder they just sat through 3.5 hours of this shit. No wonder they didn't care by the end of it. And the thing that makes it worse is because of the stupid fucking spot that they did. The Miz suffered a concussion, and you can tell he's completely fucked because his eyes are like this, and he doesn't even know where the hell he is. When he's holding up the bell, he's like, "Woohoo! I'm in Canada! I love Canada."
It was a boring main event. It was.
Yeah.
It was just a terribly boring main event, and I didn't enjoy it. It just lacked drama. I mean,
it lacked anything on earth that made me interested.
The only good thing about it is that some of the crowd who was paying attention to the match, which was about 5 people, they cheered for the Miz.
Yeah.
And Cena got booed by like the other 5 people.
Even in Atlanta, where like they're really Christian, and you've got a fucking choir going, "Oh, happy days, I love the Jesus, and then like they just boo him anyway. Like, boo, we hate Jesus. Like, is he comparing himself to Jesus? Thank you, God, for all of my powers that I have, because I'm John Cena. I just thought he was thinking he was Jesus, and that's why they had a choir sing, like, here is the second coming of Christ. Like, what? This is like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It's just pointless. It's just like... And then he does gay jokes about 2 weeks before that, like, The Rock is gay, blah, blah, blah. Oh, but I love Jesus. Doesn't make any sense. So fucking stupid.
I can just imagine John Cena going, am I gay for Jesus? You bet I am.
I just like Jesus. It's just dumb. This is just stupid. Right, so that was WrestleMania, and what came after WrestleMania, apparently...
No.
I don't want to talk about it anymore! Sorry.
One more thing. One major thing.
There was no highlight video. Who cares? The end.
We've already spoken about the championships.
Oh, God, yes.
Excluding the United States title, which I don't count because it wasn't actually on the card, it was a dark match for the crowd, there was only 2 championship matches at this year's WrestleMania. 2 title matches, and the champions retained. Now, don't get me wrong, Edge is my favourite wrestler, I'm glad he won, and I'm glad Cena didn't win the WWE title. But because no title swapped hands at WrestleMania, it just felt so pointless.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, hasn't there been like a championship change at every WrestleMania at least once?
Yeah.
It was so pointless. There was
Ta-da!
no reason
Waste
for
of
it.
time. If you went to Atlanta, I feel sorry for you. I know someone who's been to the past 3 WrestleManias, and this one is by far the worst.
Even if it was just the women's championship that changed hands in the opening match, it would have given it some meaning. But the fact that no title at all changed hands in the night, not even in the dark match, let alone
Somebody
the actual
please
on-air match.
end this stupid conversation.
It was the most boring, most pointless WrestleMania that I have had the misfortune to watch.
It's like the opposite
and I've watched
of
every single
17.
one since WrestleMania 18. So I've watched nearly 10 WrestleManias, and this was by far the worst one I've seen. It was.
The stage was crap. Everything was crap. They got really lazy, even with the set. It was just a giant bloody screen. That's what it was. With the fucking same steel stuff they use to put their gazebo up every time they go outside for WrestleMania. They got lazy, and this was the laziest card on earth. This is basically lazy mania.
There was no meaning to it. This WrestleMania, in my opinion, hasn't made any history.
No.
It hasn't. There's nothing in this WrestleMania that's going to be like, oh my god, the WWE's going to be affected forever.
Oh, do you remember that time when Albert Odell, oh yeah, he didn't win. Oh, do you remember the time when Rey Mysterio, no, he didn't win. Do you remember the time when Daniel Bryan was, no, he didn't do that. Oh, do you remember the time when, oh yeah, nothing happened, because it's a waste of fucking time.
You could bypass this event and nothing would have changed. It was that pointless. There was nothing important about this event at all. There wasn't, and I'm sorry, because I was hoping for good things, but there was nothing.
Speaking of pointless, it's worth noting that WWE's 71,617 new attendance record isn't technically correct. Because they're now classing themselves as entertainment, that is the entertainment attendance record, but the actual attendance record is 75,000 people from a football game. So, they haven't even broken their attendance record for the fucking building. The event was shit. Basically, this WrestleMania was the worst WrestleMania of all time. And I have sat through No, wait. I just thought 25. No, this is just as bad as WrestleMania 25. If not worse.
I've just thought of something.
Who knows?
You know how WWE doesn't call themselves wrestling anymore and they can't even say the word wrestling?
No.
Does that mean they have to change the name of WrestleMania?
It will happen one day, and they'll call it Entertainment Mania. It's for a contest. It's for the entertainment belt of the world. The World Heavyweight Entertainment Belt. The sooner Vince McMahon just disappears, probably the better. He's delusional. He's senile, clearly. Idiot. We are a wrestling company, but we don't do wrestling. I'm sorry, what the fuck do you do then?
No, they're not a wrestling company. They're
Yes,
a
they are!
entertainment company.
They are! You mention them,
They
they
are.
think wrestling. They don't think it's an entertainment company. No, they don't.
Actually,
Idiot.
no. In Vince's defense,
Okay.
it's not a wrestling company.
It is.
It's crap. We buy anything.
What?
We look at this.
WCE, World Crap Entertainment.
Yep. I mean, just look at
Right.
this past card. The Rock. I thought he was going to save it. He was completely off his
He
game.
couldn't save it. That's sad. When The Rock can't even save WrestleMania. When Stone Cold can't even save WrestleMania. You know it's shit.
No, it was. Besides the Michael Cole Jerry Lawler match, it was not worth noting. I wouldn't recommend it, except for the Michael Cole Jerry Lawler match.
Well, something else that came out of WrestleMania. WWE's concussion policy was broken by Triple H by hitting The Undertaker over the head with a steel chair. Now, obviously, that's not allowed because of Benoit, who, I don't know who that is. But also concussions in sports. Don't know who he is.
We're allowed to say it now.
No,
The
we're
rules
not.
are
We're still not allowed. So basically, Triple H and The Undertaker have both been fined. And yeah, they violated the policy. But who cares? Because I guess their pay-per-view bonuses are going to cover it anyway. So who gives a shit?
Well, apparently they were forewarned about it before the match, but they said that they'll take the fine anyway to do it.
It's just stupid. Triple H thinks he's better than everyone else. Oh, I'm married to the boss's daughter, and I'm Triple H. I can do what I like. No. For fuck's sake, you big nose, fat twat. Sorry.
Why won't you die?
I'm
What is wrong with you?
He's not even good. He's got a huge nose, he's got the worst finishing move in history, and he had
Don't
the worst
make fun
match
of
with
big
The Undertaker in the
noses,
past 3
alright?
years.
Don't make fun of big noses.
I have a huge nose!
I have a huge nose, so don't make fun of them. Watching you.
Alright, well, Kurt Angle was like, well, you're stealing my fucking move on Twitter. He said stuff like, to WWE finish. I'm an idiot. The WWE wrestlers don't use my finish. Blah, blah, blah. I've heard Randy Orton had a good match. Blah, blah, blah. I guess Jack Swagger will be able to use my ankle lock as well. Very creative. I'm the best in the world. You guys will never be Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle will never die. Well, you probably will, Kurt, but don't go then. Why would WWE use my finishes? Is it because they won't go back? Randy Orton, Angle Slam, Michael Cole, Ankle Lock, they have some nerve. Jerry Lawler did it too, he is a legend, WWE stuck it to me, no love lost. He's a twat. So his excuse for being a knob was, my Twitter was hacked. And then he said, no it wasn't, it was a friend of mine, or a family member, who made the comments while I was asleep. What? You're an idiot.
In other words, he got drunk, I think.
Yeah, that was it. So following this embarrassing bullshit, Randy Orton has
He
said
really
lots
thinks
of things.
himself to be quite something, doesn't he?
He's a
Angle.
He didn't invent the ankle lock. He didn't invent the angle slam. He sold them up other people, for God's sake. Yeah, I mean, Joey Styles said, I'm watching Jack Swagger apply the ankle lock to the King and wondering if anyone's Twitter account will be hacked. CM Punk wrote, my Twitter account was hacked. This is new. I'm a sloppy drunk douche. CM Punk is the greatest of all time. Angle's a dick. Why does anyone care? He's just like, he's actually insane. I think he will do a Benoit one of these days. He's just mad. He's insane. He's not.
There is something wrong with him.
He needs help. Stop doing
something
moonsaults
wrong
on
with
cages. You're fucking with your head.
I think someone needs to just keep their eye on Angle, because there is something legitimately wrong with him, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, I think he's obsessed with the WWE.
Go back then! Why are you hitting this shit company?
I think what he's doing is he's not... It's all like, he thinks he's playing a game with them. He's refusing to go back so that they up the money so he will go back.
Nobody wants him there back anymore. That boat has sailed and it is gone.
Yeah, I don't think they're missing him, to be honest. I don't think the WWE's
no
missing
one
him.
They've
basically got a new Kurt Angle in Jack Swagger. They're like, yeah, we've got a younger, less crazy version of you anyway, so we don't need you
anymore. He's not fucking mental.
Bye.
How about that? Just stupid.
Anyway, I think that's been the end of the show. We've hit the end. That was our annual post-Mania show. Craziest show that we do. Probably isn't. Won't lie.
I need to turn on the light. It's quite dark in here.
Probably help with the lighting, yeah. Probably help.
Yeah.
But anyway, we hope you enjoyed the show.
I have.
And whatnot. I've got one last message to say.
What's that?
Yeah. In the next episode of Liam's Video Game Corner, which won't be for about another 3 weeks or so, I will finally tackle WWE All-Stars.
Oh, God.
I know, I'm not looking forward to it.
Why? Just save yourself.
I have to do it for the
pain.
fans.
I don't have the game. I'm not even getting it because
I'm not getting it. I'm renting it to review it. I've got to do it for the fans. You see what you guys put me through? Got to do it for him.
Not
Anyway,
bad at Skull.
That's my end of show message. Andy, anything?
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. So yeah, I've been Andy Qualls. You gonna say something or?
No, I'm good. I'll wave. I'll wave. It's fine.
Remember, don't order WrestleMania.
Except for Cole versus King.
On so many different dials, cause I got more hits than a disciplined child. So when they see me, everybody barack. Man, I'm like a young gun, fully relaxed, barack. I tried teardrops over the massive attack. I only make hits like I work with a racket and